In this video, we are going to discuss about chapter number 9, forest and wildlife resources. One line here written is the existence, whatever today the man means his existence, their progress and development is mostly dependent on resource. Okay. Next, we have been fulfilling our needs by getting them from nature since early times, wherein the forests are considered to be very important resource. There are so many resources like oceans, mountains, forest, wildlife. Out of them, forests are considered to be the very important resource. A general meaning of forest is the accumulation of trees, shrubs and heap of grass. Okay, general meaning of forest is the accumulation of a tree, means जहाँ पे tree, shrubs means छोटे छोटे जो tree होते हैं वो, and heap of grass, okay, is considered to be in a forest. Next, in natural vegetation only that vegetation is included which can be raised naturally without the help of man. This is called a virgin vegetation. Important definition. A board asks this definition, what is virgin vegetation? So students said that this question is came out from syllabus, so but they never studied this introduction. So what is virgin vegetation? इन नेचुरल वेजिटेशन, जो भी वेजिटेशन है नेचुरली उसको कोई भी मैन की हेल्प के बिना उगाया गया है, विच कैन बी रेज्ड नेचुरली विदाउट द हेल्प ऑफ मैन, इट इज कॉल्ड एज अ वर्जिन वेजिटेशन. नाउ सच वेजिटेशन इन इंडिया इज अवेलेबल ओनली इन हिमालय, Sundarban and remote area of Thar desert. This type of virgin vegetation is available in Himalaya, Sundarban located in West Bengal and Thar desert. Okay. Next, so man is mostly dependent on these resources. How? We can take one example how the progress is made through these resources. So we can take an example of Japan. Japan is a very small country, Japan is developed only with 3 islands and is most important island on which most of the portion is of Japan developed is Honshu Island. So Japan every year, every 2, 3 or 4, 5 years, Japan faced tsunami problem. Then and after today, Japan is considered in a developed countries list. Why? Because Japan have made their economic progress mostly through their resources. Okay, through their resources. No, Japan have made their progress economically, socially and politically through their technology. Okay, suppose in India, India is a very rich in terms of coal, okay, coal and iron. We have a good amount of iron, and Japan has a good amount of technology. Means Japan has not seen a good amounts of natural resources like iron or coal. So we all know that iron and coal still can be produced, but India has not enough technology to produce steel out of this. So what India can do? India sold their natural resources, means iron or coal, to Japan, suppose 50 rupees a ton. After that, Japan has made steel out of this iron ore and sold India at the 500 rupees per ton. Okay. So we are always in deficit of 450 rupees. Okay. So how the man's existence and progress can be seen through these resources. Okay, and in the first paragraph you have to remember or underline this, what is virgin vegetation. So the vegetation which is raised naturally without the help of man is called as a virgin vegetation. Classification of forest. Forest classification is made according to the different criteria. Okay, and what is the criteria we will discuss one by one. First, types of forest according to the administration, means whatever the purpose or whatever the administration is carried out in forest is on the basis of that forest is divided into three types. First is a reserve forest, protected forest and unclassified forest. So this forest is classified mostly on the three bases, first, second and third. So out of this, every time one question is asked in a 2 marks. So you have to remember this classification of the forest. Okay. First is a reserve. My name suggested that reserve means such forests are under the control of the government directly. Okay. Here there is a restriction also, lumbering, collection of wood or for a pasturing. Okay. Such forests means are under the control of a government, means government have a good amount of a role played by the government to reserve this forest. And restriction on lumbering, lumbering means आप वहाँ पे कुछ भी ले जा सकते हो नहीं. कलेक्शन ऑफ वुड और फॉर अ पेस्चरिंग, पेस्चरिंग मीन्स वहाँ पे एनिमल की भी एंट्री होती है नहीं. नेक्स्ट, प्रोटेक्टेड फॉरेस्ट. These forests are looked after by the administration. Okay, this first reserve means the government's control. Second, protected means look after by the administration, means the forest which is divided or distributed according to the administration, it is called as a protected forest. Local people are permitted to collect the wood and to graze their animal without causing any harm to the trees. Means local people has to give a permission to collect the wood, means other term is a permission giving to the lumbering and grazing is given in this protected forest. Third is a unclassified forest. These forests are still not classified. There is no restriction on tree felling or animal grazing. Okay, name suggested that unclassified means जिसका कोई भी classification हुआ है नहीं. Okay, means जिसका कोई भी नहीं है तो वहाँ पे आप कुछ भी कर सकते हो, like tree felling or animal grazing. So on the basis of administration, the forest can be divided into three types. Reserve forest, वो फॉरेस्ट जो अंडर द गवर्नमेंट कंट्रोल है और वहाँ पे कोई भी टाइप की एक्टिविटी परमिटेड होती है नहीं. सेकंड इज अ प्रोटेक्टेड फॉरेस्ट. ये फॉरेस्ट है वो एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन देखती है, स्टेट और सेंट्रल. लोकल पीपल को लंबरिंग और ग्रेजिंग की परमिशन होती है. और अनक्लासिफाइड फॉरेस्ट, ये फॉरेस्ट है वो स्टिल क्लासिफाइड हुए है नहीं. रिस्ट्रिक्शन ऑफ फॉरेस्ट, फेलिंग, ट्री फेलिंग, एनिमल ग्रेजिंग, वहाँ पे कोई भी जात का रिस्ट्रिक्शन होता है नहीं. सो फर्स्ट इज एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन. सेकंड इज अ क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ फॉरेस्ट अकॉर्डिंग टू ओनरशिप, एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन एंड मैनेजमेंट. क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ फॉरेस्ट अकॉर्डिंग टू ओनरशिप, एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन एंड मैनेजमेंट. ओके, on the basis of this, forest of India are classified into three types. First, state forest. Second, communal forest, and third is a private forest. Okay, central or state government controls such forest. Most of the forest of the country fall under this category. Means Why this line? Because there is only two government, central or state. So most of the control over the state forest is done by a central or state government. So here you can easily understand that central or state government controls such forest. Most of the forests of the country fall under this category. Most of the country forest is fall under this category. Communal forest or community forest. Like a local self-government institution named Gram Panchayat, municipality, corporation, district panchayat have control over this forest. Okay. First is a state forest. Most of the forest of country are fall under this category. Second is a communal forest. So self-government institution like Gram Panchayat, Panchayati Raj institution, and corporation, municipality and district panchayat have control over such forest. Third is a private forest. Such a forest is owned by a individual, means name suggested that a private company, so from that there is a private forest. Such a forest is owned by a individuals, means owned by a one person or a group of a private members. Such forests are found more in Odisha, Meghalaya, Punjab and Himachal Pradesh. Some of these forests are in a haphazard condition, or some of them are totally barren. Haphazard means in a destructive condition or almost destroyed, और barren means जहाँ पे कुछ भी है नहीं हो. You have heard one word that barren land. Barren land means जहाँ पे कोई भी टाइप का कोई भी ट्री या कुछ भी नहीं है, उसको क्या बोलते हैं? barren land. Okay, so like barren forest. So on the basis of ownership, administration and management, forests can be classified into three types. First, state forest, because it is a central or state to government. So most of the country's tree falls under this category. Second is a communal forest, local self-government institution, Gram Panchayat, municipality, corporation, district panchayat have control over such forest. And third is a private forest. This type of forest is owned by a individual, or some of these forests are found in a haphazard or barren, can be found in a destructive condition or in a barren condition. Next is a deforestation. Many times board asks question only definition. So what is deforestation in a 2 marks? So very easy. What is deforestation? Deforestation means the destruction of forest. Two words are there. First is a deforestation and second is a afforestation. Deforestation means destruction of forest, means ज़्यादा मात्रा में ट्री को कट करना, while afforestation में क्या होता है कि ज़्यादा मात्रा में ट्री को ग्रो करना. This is not a problem of our country alone, but is one of the global problem. Like terrorism, this deforestation is a global problem, because human need can't be satisfied with this. So that's why humans in India, specifically in India, we are almost facing a problem of population. So that's why the deforestation is a general problem of us. It can be said that it is result of the progress of man. Trees are destroyed naturally, however, it is negligible compared to the loss inflicted by human interference. Trees are destroyed naturally, okay. So when trees are destroyed naturally, it couldn't be considered in a deforestation. But however, it is negligible, means जो ह्यूमन कट करते हैं ट्री को, उसकी कंपैरिजन में जो नेचुरली ट्री कट होती है वो बहुत ही कम होती है. दैट्स वाई डिफोरेस्टेशन is a result of a progress of man. Okay, see. Next, impact of deforestation. What is the impact on a nature, on us, of this deforestation? So the impact of deforestation is a widespread. Impact of deforestation is a widespread, means बहुत सारे लोगों को इफेक्ट करती है. The quantity of carbon dioxide increases in the atmosphere. We all know that from 5th standard we all studied about that. Tree take a carbon dioxide and release the oxygen for us. So, whenever there are no tree, then the carbon dioxide increases in the atmosphere. Greenhouse effects become more intense. Greenhouse effect become more intense. With the remote forest cover, the soil is eroded and the problem of farm fertility decrease, because whenever there is a forest on any land, so suppose tree is any land, so this tree is hold the soil particle very strongly, but there is a no tree, so this soil particle is transport through the water or air. Okay. So, the soil particle of a upper fertile soil particle is transferred from one place to another. That's why the soil fertility is decreased or partially reduced. Okay, the third impact of deforestation. In the peninsula India, the forest area has decreased largely due to deforestation. Peninsula India means here this is India's peninsula area is mostly decreased due to the deforestation. Many living organisms have lost their abodes. Here one thing, from a peninsula area problem, mostly Tamil Nadu or this region face the problem of a potable water. Potable water means जो पानी हम पी सके ऐसा water. Okay, why? Because river from this side, from three sides, peninsula means the water body covers land by a three sides. So, here is a Tamil Nadu, and one Kaveri river is came from a Tamil Nadu and meet the Bay of Bengal. From last 5 years, Tamil Nadu has the problem of a potable water, or this Kaveri river is getting dried. Why? Because it is necessary to 25 or mostly 30% water of this river is went to the ocean. Okay, कोई भी रिवर का 25 to 30% जो वाटर है वो ओशियन समुद्र में जाना ही चाहिए. अगर वो नहीं जाता है तो क्या प्रॉब्लम होती है, तो जो ओशियन और जो कोई भी सी है वो उससे आगे बढ़ जाता है. ओके, सो दैट्स व्हाई दे मोस्टली अफेक्टेड ऑन अ लैंड water, because ocean water is very salty and it also effect on a rivers water. Okay, first second is the land, because land is on the salty land or infertile land, there is no possibility of agriculture. Okay, so fertility decrease, peninsula area, forest area has decreased largely due to deforestation. Many living organisms have lost their abode. Abode means house. Many living organism means mostly this is talking about the wildlife. As a result, wildlife animal approaches to the wildlife approaches in a urban area, means वो फॉरेस्ट में से निकल के अर्बन एरिया में आते हैं in search of a food and water. More instances are recorded or carnivorous animal killing the domestic animals of those shepherds who live near the forest. Means mostly this can be seen that the carnivorous animal killed the shepherds, small sheep which live near the forest. Okay, because their naturally home or naturally abode can be destroyed due to the deforestation. Remedies for forest conservation. Okay, what we should do to conserve this forest? First, research should be carried out, find the option of wood, means wood का other option क्या है वो find करना चाहिए. Second, this will reduce the usage of water and it will save the forest. Okay, when we develop alternate option of wood, then the use of wood is reduced and it will save the forest, because alternatively our main motive is to use a wood. Okay, that's why to develop a alternative use of this wood. Second, wherever the trees are to be cut inevitably for the development work or for necessity, न्यू ट्रीज ऑफ द सेम स्पीसीज शुड बी ग्रोन. ओके, कोई भी पर्सन अगर ट्री को कट करता है डेवलपमेंट के लिए तो उसको सेम उतने ही ट्री सामने ग्रो करने चाहिए. देयर शुड बी अ टोटल बैन फॉर कटिंग ट्रीज विच आर नॉट ग्रोन फुल्ली. जो भी ट्री है ओके वो टोटली ग्रो नहीं हुए उसको कट करने की परमिशन देनी चाहिए नहीं. Those industries which receive their raw material from the forest should be compelled for the afforestation for future needs. जो भी इंडस्ट्री अपना रॉ मटेरियल है वो फॉरेस्ट से लेती है, मीन्स द इंडस्ट्री मोस्टली बेस्ड अपॉन द फॉरेस्ट प्रोडक्ट, सो दे हैव टू डन एफोरेस्ट्रेशन फॉर देयर फ्यूचर नीड. Under the name of ecotourism, the forest cover should not be damaged and should be strictly control. So what government can do? If government want to protect a different area, then government can give the name of eco tourism. Okay, and then and after from that name ecotourism, the forest cover should not be destroyed or damaged, because strictly control of these types of forest. Third, widespread public awareness programs should be organized among the local people. Okay, public awareness program should be organized among local people. So that's why public is very aware, because most of the problem is done to cut this tree. The importance of forest and their conservation strategies should be included in the syllabus of a school and college. This step is already done and we are already studying this. What is the importance of forest and why the conservation should be done? So it should be included in the syllabus of school and colleges. They should explain the necessity of forest conservation, and whatever included in this syllabus, it explains the necessity of forest conservation, why the forest is needed for our future. Okay, next. Social forestry and agroforestry should be developed intensively by taking planned steps for the necessity of fodder and firewood. Social forestry means कई सारे सोशल पीपल मीन्स सोशली जो हम सब रहते हैं उन सब की हेल्प से सोशल फॉरेस्ट्री एंड एग्रो फॉरेस्ट्री मीन्स एग्रीकल्चर, कोई भी जो लेबर फार्म लेबर है या फार्मर है अपने फार्मर में ही ट्री ग्रोन करे उसको क्या बोलते हैं? एग्रो फॉरेस्ट्री. सो सोशल फॉरेस्ट्री एंड एग्रो फॉरेस्ट्री शुड बी डेवलप इंटेंसिवली बाय टेकिंग प्लान स्टेप्स फॉर, बिकॉज दिस शुड बी डन to fulfill the requirement of a fodder, so animal grazing के लिए this is used for animal grazing and other is for a firewood. In place of firewood, alternative options like solar energy means first is a option of wood. We have to develop option of wood. So forest resources, alternative use of wood like solar energy, natural gas, etc. should be implemented. Forest resources should be used sparingly. Okay, forest resources should be used sparingly means wisely use करो, ताकि in order to make the process of tree growth faster and healthier, infested tree should be removed. Okay, we encourage or we have to surely said about that the if we grown tree faster than infested tree means जो उसके साथ में कोई joint tree है अदर उसको remove करो. Forest fire causes heavy damage to forest. A separate system or a force at national level should be created for dosing the fire. Okay, we have already known that a bush fire in Australia. Okay, so this how we can check that the forest didn't cause a fire, or we have to stop heavy damage during the forest fire. Okay, we have to stop this heavy damage. Second last, due to the increased means of transportation and easy travel, thousands of pilgrims reached religious places in forested area to attend the Bhandara. Okay, due on the name of a religious activity. Okay, one is a Girnar Lili Parikrama. Okay, from that people attend Bhandara fairs or Parikrama. At that time the litter should be clear properly, otherwise the forests are polluted. Okay, so whatever the pollution done by the humans is clear very well or properly, otherwise the forests are polluted. An area should be demarcated and reserved for animal pasture. Animal government should give a animal grazing, or other term is a pasture land. Government should give a different animal grazing area or pasture land to protect the forest. Next is a wildlife diversity. Next is a wildlife diversity. This is important. This paragraph is important for your objective or a MCQ purpose. Okay, first, wildlife diversity. There is a large diversity in climate and physiography in India. There is a large diversity can be seen in the physiography and climate in India. Due to this geographical diversity, because geography is behind the man's culture, man's habit, man's food. So, due to this geographical diversity, a large variation is seen among the insects, bird, animals and vegetation. There are total, you have to remember this, there are about 15 lakh species or animal birds in the world. Okay, there are about 15 lakh species or animal birds in the world. Out of this, 81,251 species are found in India. Okay, this is not important, but how many species can be found in a world is 15 lakh. Second, India stands 12th in a world in terms of a biodiversity. India's rank is 12th in terms of a biodiversity. Animals from Asia, Europe, Africa are seen in India. African giraffe, European wolf, wild goats and Kashmiri deer, elephants and gibbons from Southeast Asia, etc. are found here. The biodiversity of India includes black bear, one-horned rhino, deer, different types of snakes, peacock, gorad, hawk, kingfisher, flamingo, etc. The snow leopard in Himalayas and the red panda found at the same altitude. Distinguished animal, दो different animal लेकिन वो same height पे मिलते हैं, वो है snow leopard, Himalaya, और red panda is also found in Himalaya. Currently, India is the only country in the world where tiger and lion are seen moving in their natural abode. India is the only country where tiger and lion can be seen moving in their natural abode, means houses, means forest. During winter, migratory birds from distant places throng into the watershed area of Kevladev National Park, Rajasthan, Bharatpur, Rajasthan, and Nal Sarovar in Gujarat to spend winter. Okay, this is called as a migratory birds. Last, sea turtles come to lay eggs along the sandy coast of Odisha. Indian python, various snakes, and king cobra are found in the southern rain forest. So, in this video we have discussed about the types of forest, deforestation, impact of this deforestation, and wildlife diversity. In this wildlife diversity, you have to remember only 15 lakh species can be found in the world, and India stands 12th in terms of biodiversity. We will discuss further in the next video.